How's it? Hang loose. Welcome. Helimai. Welcome to Mongoose Max Y, the channel.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise? Let's make this kind of short. Aloha everybody. It is Friday, December 26th, and it is Friday, so I have to, well, put this on. Yes, do that. Put this on. Ho, ho, ho. It is the first day after Christmas. This is the first day of Christmas. I don't know the words. I know the words. I don't know the chords. So, since I don't know the chords, we're not going to torture. Okay. It's the first day of Christmas, so that song, First Day of Christmas, this is the Partridge and the Pear Tree song. It goes from 1 to 12, and that should be January 6th, which is the Epiphany. the other holy day in the holly days. That's the three wise men Epiphany thing. Anyhow, so little blog, little news. Yeah, it's Friday, so I should just make this fast. I gotta do. I know it's like going out to go shopping after the next day. So I'm not excited.
Are you recording?
Excited about going into traffic and people. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay, because it's like a chronicle of what's going on. So I have, well, almost nothing to report except I'm still like running around like a little. Everyone's doing fine as far as they're doing fine now. Never. I kind of noticed like in Christmas. I tried to reach out and say like Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Everyone's like Happy Christmas. What's with Happy Christmas? It's Merry Christmas, right? Whatever. To each his own. My mom goes Blessed Christmas. So everyone's changing the Christmas from Merry Christmas to Happy Christmas. My mom Blessed Christmas. Okay. So everyone seemed to be kind of low key about Christmas. I was really feeling that, and then I noticed other people were kind of like that too. Just. Hey, it's just Christmas. Just, shh. It's like the Christians during the times of Emperor Nero when they're hiding from being thrown into the Colosseum. Are you a Christian? I'll just write this little fishy.
Definitely.
The little fish. Yeah. It's like the underground speakeasy. And that kind of segues into this. One of the news of the world is Trump is firing missiles again into another country. This time it's Nigeria in Africa. And we have a duo going in Nigeria, but that's southern Nigeria. But in parts of Nigeria, there's elements of ISIS. Okay, now I think that's kind of true-ish because there's a big Muslim influence in northern Africa, and it's especially like Egypt, and that's Africa. And that northern Muslim influence since way back, like Middle Ages, now has the pockets of Islamic extremist groups and terrorists. So like ISIS. Now it's not like terror for us in the US, but some of these people in Nigeria are Christians, and they don't like Christians, so they will, like the thug groups they are, they're basically being thug groups and harming other people in extreme ways, even killing them. as an ISIS thug group does. Christians is one of the groups that they attack, because that's just the way they are. And they'll attack other groups too. So ISIS is a problem in Nigeria, and one of the people they attack is Christians. So now when that intel hits the ear of President Pumpkinhead, he's finding it like a great excuse to it. Now, does he have anything to gain in Nigeria? Like Greenland has minerals, Ukraine has minerals, Nigeria has Christians. So he's out there to missile attack to protect the Christians from getting killed, martyred in the Colosseum. And, well, it's actually thug groups. It's kind of a different scenario. So the motive here, how do I put it, is pleasing the big evangelical groups. And he's probably hoping on the Catholic thing, but we have a American Pope, and we're kind of wise to the Trump as far as Catholics. They're not like the evangelicals. Yes, Israel, whatever you say, and the Gaza Strip. Now just get rid of So to be on board with protecting the Christians by sending missiles into Nigeria, I think is a stunt, much like being anti-abortion will get the approval of the evangelical. Big approval voting block for Trump. So I think that's what the motive is for that. So, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of getting more cynical in the world. And I know Trump is tanking in the polls, tanking in those approval things.
Psychic.
The GOPers are just like leaving. They're people like FBI agents are quitting because they don't want to do that job. He's got that the Epstein file thing unfolding. That's the ever flowering, ever blooming flower right now. And then there's the economy, which is like people are wising up to what the hell have you done? Because this stuff is starting to come into play with actual people actually looking at prices going, you said lower and now it's higher. What the fuck? And yeah. So I think there's a motivation. And then look at taking the tankers and Venezuela. Get them all mixed up now. Venezuela oil. To control Venezuela oil, because drill baby drill. He wanted to drill in Yosemite national parks, drill for oil and stuff. But now he's got a big thing of oil because he's got big oil people to satisfy. And if he has lower prices for gasoline, hey, vote for me. But I think he's on the way out. Things are crumbling apart pretty fast.
Bless.
Those midterms aren't going to look good for GOPers, and they don't want to be on the ticket for a lot of these votes when it comes to supporting what he's doing. They don't want to be labeled as GOPers. They're going away from the MAGA back to let's make GOP again. So it seems to be something like that. Anyways, and poor old Ukraine. Yeah, a bunch of news, huh? Poor old Ukraine. They're probably they're somewhat capitulating. They're not getting enough support. There's no support from the U.S. really, and maybe not enough support from things. So they're ready to sort of go, well, just stop bombing us. And yeah, that's Hawaii news. Let's get going on. Merry Christmas. Hawaii news. Enough already. Or as you should say, enough already. This is about the fireworks for New Year's right around the corner has been banned or heavily. You can get little firecrackers with a bunch of permits, because at this house like a year ago they stockpiled so many fireworks and they just went off and killed 6 people because it's just like someone lit the fire. All the aerial fireworks went off, and there's like little auntie there, and it was gruesome. I mean, like body parts on the other side of the street, and so the big firework ban. See, ISIS forces just in the name of get them terrorists, and another thing that's going down is all over the country, people are protesting the ICE
You shouldn't be here.
deportation movement because he's trying to deport a bunch of people.
It's what I want.
And it's actually not popular. but he's off. The economy is so kind of cranky that people don't have money, and they got a gigantic budget for ICE now, more than FBI, CIA, all of us put together for ICE agents. They're recruiting $10,000 bonuses, and they've been recruiting Border Patrol the same way and trying to train them into like lethal force. They got the little red dot. I'm going to get you, and people are going, what the heck? And it's being protested against, and they lost Supreme Court justice decision. The justices decided you can't invade Chicago. Now they had to get out of Los Angeles. Take the troops. Because they don't want to be there. National Guard doesn't want to be there, but they have to take them out now from Los Angeles as well. So it's all over the place. But all that's fallen down, all in the name of, they let them across the borders. Now there's ICE agents and they're killing Christians. And I don't know. I think, a lot of it's just, what the hell are they doing? So there's still some football, I think. The UH is still playing up. Yay, we won the big game. We won the Hula Bowl. And it was last minute touchdown. Namaste. They're playing that up. They'll never. It's like the biggest, it's the miracle win. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Maybe back in the day. Back in the day, 1987. Remember 1987, when you want to relax?
Medicine.
Go back to Father Damien days in Molokai. That's what it looks like. Yes, it is. 87. Sister Wilma, one of the nuns who cares for the Hansen disease patients at Kalapapa settlement on Molokai, pauses in front of the St. Elizabeth Chapel to pet her dog, Scamp. This is like one of the little teeny churches. It's on the south side of Molokai. That's, Father Damien. It's got leprosy too. Everything's got leprosy. You can get a shot for that, which is interesting. You can get a shot for what was leprosy. You could say vaccines work. Vibe shifts away from Trump, but real solutions to polls. This escalator's not working. Political cartoon. Here we go. Come on.
It doesn't work. I want my money back.
Congress, your taxes in action. The board game. I want to return this present. Congress is not working. This doesn't work. Give me my money back.
Keys.
What do we got here? ICE agents, Chicago.
Honors visa demands, Japanese tourism, not enough money for the rail, and the stadium.
Here.
Immigration agents hard at work against workers.
Thank goodness we have the brave immigration officers to protect us from all those deadly dishwashers, daycare workers, office cleaners, landscapers, housewives, single moms et al. We feel so much safer now that they have dragged a teacher out of a daycare center. We all live in fear of being attacked by daycare teachers. Thank goodness the officers have those masks, automatic weapons, helmets, and bulletproof vests, or they would be dropping like flies at the hands of all those vicious fruit pickers, auto mechanics, and the like. Those officers are just too courageous. They are true heroes, and the rest of us are nothing, and we have no right to expect them to obey the Constitution or the law, or even principles of official compassion, purgatory politeness, ethics, or good judgment. We must all worship them as the federal government orders us to. We are so lucky. Peter Greenhill. Mo'ili Ely. Well, thank you, Peter, for talking in Tutu voice, and the letter is... I get it. Sarcasm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Torment. Yeah, it's just way too much. Ice, baby. Hey, they have more money budgeted to ICE, immigration, and now Border Patrol than they have if you combine the budgets of the CIA, the FBI, etc. Combined all those budgets, they got more of a budget than all of them. Just remember that report from before. So naturally, they're just recruiting people and just hey man, I just wanted to be a cop. Give me $50,000 and I'm running around. Yeah. It's like football practice. They run out of the lockers. Fucking crazy. Okay, but I think things are falling apart for that, which is good. I'm sorry if you're still pro MAGA or there, but I mean, I think there's Republicans that want to revive the Republican Party that's not MAGA, so there's like hope for those that used to be Republican. Because I think some MAGA people, they used to be Republican forever, and now they're stuck being MAGA, and they're like, what happened to the economy? What's going on here? Why is that guy doing wars, but there's someplace else?
It was an accident.
Anyways, goes on and on. Mele Kalikimaka, it's the Christmas season still, and we're looking at the New Year's coming around the corner. Now we're seeing all this, what's out and what's in. The most watched video was Zelensky getting chewed out by Trump in the White House. Oh God. Oh no, have a good one. What do? I press this button right here though. Yeah, okay, aloha to you.
Oh, there it is. Aloha, it's gonna be a nice day. I hope it's gonna be good.